guys, how's it going? So today I'm doing a pretty exciting video, and I've wanted to do this video for a very long time, and I've just been kind of waiting until it got to a point where I thought I was at a decent amount of tattoos in order to talk about all of my tattoos and do like a full-on like video about my tattoos kind of things. So basically I'm just going to be showing you guys all the tattoos that I have in the order that I got them and kind of saying like why I got them and just kind of giving like a little kind of backstory behind all of my tattoos. If you guys enjoy the video all about my tattoos and everything, and keep on watching to find out more about them. Okay, so currently I have now, I believe, 9 tattoos. I think that I've counted that correctly. The very first tattoo I got was this guy right here, which is a Lord of the Rings tattoo, and I actually got a lot of hate towards this tattoo, which I'm going to explain that right now also. So this is a quote from the Two Towers from the song Even Star. What it translates to is, "Now is not the end, it is the beginning. Do not falter now. Trust this, trust love." So basically, this tattoo is a tattoo that a YouTuber named Lita Muir, hi Lita Bear, Lita Bunny, all those kind of things. You guys probably know her if you're watching my videos. And hers is just a little bit different of a style, but it still is the same quote. Same tattoo in the same spot. At the time when I was trying to figure out what I wanted as my first tattoo, Lita was a very huge role model in my life. I was pretty young. I was like 14, 15 years old, and I was trying to kind of figure out who I was, and she was kind of there as almost like a sister kind of role. I feel like a lot of people could relate to that. She kind of felt like a best friend or a sister. So she was just really important to me, and I love that tattoo on her, and the meaning behind it really speaks to me because I don't know, like I have other tattoos that have similar meanings behind them, which I'll get to, and I just thought it was really beautiful. And on top of it being related to Lita, it also had meaning because I grew up watching Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fanatic. That's just what my parents were kind of into when I was growing up, so I kind of picked that up, and it's just been with me ever since. So Lord of the Rings is very important to me, Lita is very important to me, and the message behind the tattoo is important, and also it's just very beautiful, and I couldn't think of a better spot to get it. That's basically the story behind this tattoo that I got a lot of kind of hate for, but I'm here now, and I'm happy with myself and confident and stuff, so yay. So the next tattoo that I got is another tattoo kind of inspired by Lita, because again, I freaking love her so much. This one I kind of forget about a lot because it's very small. It's like in a spot where I don't really see too often. I got this tattoo. It says "Remember to smile" and then a little heart at the end. I just got it on my wrist because I figured it would be like a good spot as a little reminder, and plus at the time my parents were still kind of against tattoos, so I was just kind of sticking on the smaller side. Lita, at the end of pretty well all of her videos, she would say like, "Have a good day," and like, "Don't forget to smile, remember to smile." So that was a very big thing for me, I guess. I don't know, like Lita just meant so much for me. She got me through so much stuff, and so I got that as kind of like a little tribute to her. The next tattoo I got is actually this Even Star pendant, which is below my Elvish quote. I got that just because I was itching to get a new tattoo, and I just wanted something small again, and it would be perfect to get the Even Star symbol below my quote, which is from the song Even Star, so they kind of go together. And at the time I was wearing the Even Star necklace a lot, so it was just kind of like, I don't know, I was going through a really big Lord of the Rings phase. My tattoos, I just want to mention, I kind of have like a theme of this kind of being like my Elvish slash fantasy slash positive vibes arm. I don't know if that makes any sense. And the right side of my body, I'm basically, my whole plan is to have kind of like a good side and a dark side for my tattoos. I don't know if that makes sense. My heart is on my left side, so it's kind of like good and bad is kind of my theme in general for tattoos. The next tattoos I got are technically 2 tattoos, but I got them like together and they are kind of combined with each other. They're just on 2 different spots in my body. So I got some quotes across my forearms, and it is a quote from again, The Lord of the Rings by Sam. The quote is, "Even darkness must pass, a new day will come." And then it continues on this arm, "And when the sun shines, it will shine out the clearer." So let's kind of show you guys a closer view. My arms are nasty because I'm hairy, because I'm an Italian. So these tattoos mean a lot to me. So this kind of is the same concept as this tattoo. It's kind of like there's always a brighter side to things. So like, no matter how dark of a spot you are in your life, there is always good things to look forward to and good things to come. And that is a very huge concept that I keep in the back of my mind because I go through a lot of dark times, and sometimes it's hard to push through them, but they just kind of are there as a constant reminder. And after those couple tattoos, which as you can tell, they were all kind of like you know, like little quotes and scripts and stuff like that. I got 2 tattoos on my back. I got the Night Elf crest on my left hand side and the Forsaken crest on my right hand side. This one came first, this one followed several months later. So I'll just show you. This is my Night Elf crest tattoo. I think it's very, very well done. Sorry about my bra strap, I apologize. It's definitely one of my favorites, my back pieces I absolutely love. My Night Elf crest, I got this one and there was, again, I get a lot of like hate for my tattoos and stuff. When I posted about getting this tattoo, which I think was like 2 or 3 years ago, people were like, why are you getting a Night Elf crest? Like, you play Horde, like you always talk about Blood Elves, this doesn't make any sense, like what's going on? The reason why I got that, aside from it looking cool and wanting to go for an Elvish theme, I tried to explain this on my Instagram a few years ago when I got it. When I first played World of Warcraft, the reason why I played WoW is because I saw the trailer for like vanilla WoW, and there was the scene where the Night Elf was running through the forest and she turned into a cat, and that's literally what made me play WoW. Like, my brother was already playing and I kind of watched him a bit and I was like, oh, this game's stupid. But once I saw that trailer and I was like, holy crap, you can be a cat. I created a Night Elf druid, and I was like, what, like 11 years old when I did that, and like it was so much fun leveling a druid, and like that was back when you had to get to level 20 to even begin the quest chain to become a cat. So like, me being 11 years old, it was like pretty hard for me to get to level 20, and like leveling up was a lot harder. There was no heirlooms yet. Like, it was a grind, okay? And I just wanted to be a cat so bad, and I enjoyed the experience of like questing in the Night Elf starting zone and Darkshore. The quest line there was amazing, and I don't know, I just had so much fun for it. So for me, like, Night Elves were the first spot where I started out in World of Warcraft and was the race and class combination. Like, I played a Night Elf druid for up until the Burning Crusade came out. I literally still have my level 85 Night Elf druid that is on my brother's World of Warcraft account, so I haven't touched her for like years because it's on his account and I have my own separate account now, but she is still sitting there. My character's name was Alindredy, I think. I don't really know how it was spelled, but I can try to maybe find her and link her down below. My next crest tattoo, which is the Forsaken crest, which is for the undead race in World of Warcraft. This is what it looks like. Again, very, very beautiful, and I think that they kind of complement each other well. Like, the Night Elf and the Forsaken crest have kind of similar color schemes. They both have like spears, and like this one has an owl and this one has like a raven kind of look to it. So I think that they look very, very good together. So that was one reason why I got it. And then the other reason is just because I love Sylvanas Windrunner. For those of you who may or may not know, I have like a Sylvanas shrine over here. My bedroom is purple because of Sylvanas. My hair is purple because of Sylvanas. I have posters literally everywhere, like just everything Sylvanas. I absolutely adore Sylvanas. She is my queen. She's basically my religion. I just think that she's such a badass. She stands so much separate to any other like champion kind of role in World of Warcraft. Like, I don't know, her story is just so badass, and like I literally will just go and like watch the lore video to Sylvanas that's on YouTube by, I think, like Nixion or something, I think is his name. I absolutely love it. I just love it so much, and like I honestly long to be Sylvanas Windrunner. Like, it kind of consumes my life. Like, I kind of hate my life in real life because I just wish that I could be her. That's kind of the reason why I love her so much. Like, I'm just very unhappy with myself in real life, and I wish that I could just be her. That, I don't know, I can't really explain it. That's just kind of how my mind works. So aside from really, really loving Sylvanas, I never really played undead as a race. And people kind of mistook my wording for this. I didn't mean that I've never played an undead, I just mean that I've never maxed out an undead and had them as a main character. But I did quest in Tirisfal Glades and Silverpine Forest pretty much on all of my characters. And sometimes like I would just stay and do the Blood Elf questline because that's also related to Sylvanas anyways, but I prefer to go to the undead starting zone because then you can actually follow along in that quest chain with her, where like you get to ride on the horse with her in Silverpine Forest and she tells you her story, and then it's just like, oh my god. And like where Garrosh comes and like they talk and stuff, I don't know, I really like that, and I like being near the Undercity. The Undercity is my home. I absolutely love it. So basically all that I meant when I don't play undead is that I never had like a maxed level undead character. I have several alts that are like up anywhere ranging from level 10 to level 40, 60, all that kind of stuff, and I've quested there a lot, so that's kind of the reasoning behind that. I hope that makes sense. Basically, it's a tribute to Sylvanas because she's amazing. And then again, the right side of my body is going to kind of be a dark theme, and Sylvanas is the Dark Lady, so that's why I'm doing that on the right side of my body. A few months ago I was kind of itching to get more, so I booked an appointment and I went and got this dagger tattoo, which I absolutely love so much. My tattoo artist kind of drew this up for me. I just told her like, hey, like I want a dagger tattoo, but I want it to be kind of inspired by Sylvanas, like the same color scheme and just something like really kind of toxic looking. I don't really know how to explain it, so she drew this up for me. It's kind of like a fantasy type dagger, and then it has like the purple jewels and the purple kind of smoky background around it. So this is what my tattoo artist came up for me with, and I absolutely love it. Not that Sylvanas has a dagger that looks like that, but it's just kind of like inspired by her, so I really think that's super beautiful. And also Lights is a musician that I have been obsessed with for a very long time too, and she has a sword tattooed on her right arm, and I always love the look of that, so that's kind of why I wanted to get something of that similarness to her. So that's kind of inspired by Lights, as well as these quotes across my arms. Lights has quotes like that too, so Lights is another big thing aside from Lita that kind of inspired a lot of my tattoos. I'm honestly just so happy with it though. I can never get over it, and I love that it's in a spot where I can just look at it, whereas like my other two colorful tattoos are not in spots where I can just look at it, so this one's great. I can just hold it out and look at it whenever I want. I love it so much. My most recent one, and this was the one that I was waiting to kind of finish before I would film this video, and I'm sure you've been staring at it pretty well the whole time. I've been waiting to talk about it. I'm so excited. I got a tattoo of Sylvanas Windrunner on my arm, and I am so happy with it. This is my absolute favorite picture of her. Let me actually hold on. So this picture of her I've had as my phone case for like 2 years or something. I absolutely love it. It's the same picture that is in the Ultimate Visual Guide. I love it so much. The second I saw it, I knew like 3 years ago or something, I was like, I'm getting this as a tattoo one day, and I just kept holding off because I was so worried that it wouldn't be up to par and like as perfect as I imagined it in my head, but absolutely killed this one. I could not be happier with how it turned out. I love it so much. It's just so comforting to have the queen right beside me, and like I feel like I could cry when I look at it. Like I just love it so much. We're not completely done it yet. We are going to be adding a background all around my arm. A scenery type background with like kind of like mountains and stuff, kind of like the background that's in this, but not necessarily the same color scheme. I'm still kind of thinking about how I'm going to want it, and then we're going to also have some like undead guys and maybe like stitches and stuff, all things like Forsaken and everything, and I'm really excited. I can't wait for that to be done. But for now, we have it colored in at least. I did have it black and white for the first little bit, and then we just had to do the color session separate, so I got this done last week, and now it's still kind of healing. There's like a gross scab down here, but I'm so happy with it, and like it's just so perfect. Like the colors, like it's like my hair, and I'm just so happy with how it turned out. I love Sylvanas so much, and I plan to get like more Sylvanas related tattoos. Like I'm never gonna stop. It wraps up all of my tattoos. I don't know if I like explained them well enough or anything. Basically this side of my body, the Forsaken crest, Sylvanas, and the dagger, the reasoning is just I love Sylvanas. I love Forsaken, anything, Hail the Dark Lady, all that kind of stuff. And then we got Elvish and cool things over here. You think of my tattoos and what your favorite one is, all that kind of stuff, and I hope that I did this video okay. I think I talk too fast and don't really process my thoughts very well, but I tried. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful day, guys.